Hello everyone. Welcome to the channel. Today we're exploring some mind-blowing historical facts that could completely change your perspective on the world. From strange occurrences to unexpected figures, you definitely don't want to miss this. Let's dive in. First up, let's talk about a truly bizarre chapter in history, the Great Emu War in Australia. In 1932, farmers in Western Australia found themselves facing an unexpected enemy emus. These large, flightless birds invaded farmland, destroying crops and wreaking havoc. The farmers, desperate to protect their livelihoods, called on the government for help. So, what did the government do? They sent soldiers armed with machine guns to combat the emu invasion. Now, you might think this sounds absurd, and you'd be right. The soldiers faced a daunting challenge. Emus are fast and agile, making them difficult to catch. Despite several attempts to take down these feathered foes, the emus proved to be surprisingly elusive. After weeks of efforts, the military operation was ultimately deemed a failure. This strange and humorous episode in history serves as a reminder that sometimes nature can outsmart even the best laid plans. Next, let's delve into the life of one of history's most intriguing figures, Cleopatra. When we think of Cleopatra, we often imagine her as a queen of ancient Egypt. But here's something that might surprise you: she lived closer in time to the moon landing than to the construction of the Great Pyramid. Cleopatra ruled during the 1st century BC, specifically from 51 to 30 BC. In contrast, the Great Pyramid was built around 2560 BC. This fascinating fact challenges our traditional understanding of history and emphasizes how we often misinterpret the timelines of significant events. It's incredible to think that Cleopatra was a contemporary of important figures like Julius Caesar and Mark Antony. Her life unfolded in a much more modern context than we typically assume, showcasing the rich and complex tapestry of history. And speaking of misconceptions, let's discuss the world of pirates. Hollywood often glamorizes these adventurous swashbucklers, painting them as romantic figures, but the truth is far different. The golden age of piracy, which spanned from the late 17th to early 18th centuries, was marked by violence, lawlessness, and desperation. Many pirates were former sailors who turned to a life of crime to escape poverty and hardship. They faced perilous conditions at sea, and life as a pirate was anything but glamorous. Surprisingly, some pirate crews operated under a form of democracy. Crew members would vote on major decisions, including their captain and the course of action during their voyages. This unique social structure was a stark contrast to the rigid hierarchies found in naval fleets, demonstrating that even in the lawlessness of piracy, there was a sense of community and equality among certain crews. Now, here's a fact that might shock you: the first computer programmer was actually a woman named Ada Lovelace. In the mid-1800s, she worked alongside Charles Babbage on his early mechanical general-purpose computer, known as the analytical engine. What's remarkable about Lovelace is that she saw the potential of this machine to go beyond simple calculations. She wrote what is considered the first algorithm intended for implementation on a machine, laying the groundwork for modern computing. Lovelace's groundbreaking contributions challenged the stereotype of technology being a male-dominated field. Her story serves as a powerful reminder that innovation knows no gender, and her legacy continues to inspire generations of women in tech today. Finally, let's explore the fascinating world of food. The oldest known recipe dates back over 4,000 years to ancient Mesopotamia. This ancient recipe is for beer, inscribed on a clay tablet in cuneiform script. This finding reveals not only that people enjoyed brewing beverages, but also highlights the significance of this practice in their culture and daily life. Beer was often consumed during religious ceremonies and social gatherings, showcasing its importance beyond just a drink. It's fascinating to think that our appreciation for beer has such ancient roots. The love for brewing has transcended time and culture, reminding us of our shared human experiences. And there you have it. These unbelievable historical facts might just alter everything you thought you knew. If you found this video interesting, please give it a thumbs up and let us know in the comments which fact surprised you the most. Don't forget to subscribe for more amazing content.